Hello everyone, it's Janice here. I am coming on today with a design team project for Diemond Dies. In fact, this is the sewing theme project that I had originally wanted to get finished up for the Fall is in the Air hop. But I didn't get it finished in time, so, and I just kind of set it to the side. And I got up this morning and I decided I wanted to finish this project up so I could get started on, the new Halloween dies that have just recently came out. I need to get started on a project with those. So I don't know, I'm just weird about that. If I have something, sitting there that I haven't finished, I just feel the need to finish it before I could start something else. I don't know why, but I'm just like that. Okay, but it's done and out of the way now. So, on we go. Okay, the wonderful dies that I used are the vintage buttons. These are some great dies, y'all. You get this beautiful embossed edge around every one of them. And you have a heart shape and a scallop shape and then 3 round ones, of different sizes. So just really great set of dies, and they're not expensive. So if you're in the market for some button dies, here you go. And I used the dress form die, and I used the set of 3 bow die set, and I used the medium size one. And I altered a frame. It's one of these frames from Michael's that are like $1. It's not exactly like this one, but similar. And I did some actual stitching on the project. And so I used this In Stitches template by Basil. And this is the like the alphabet, and it has some other little shapes on it, but it's basically, I used the alphabet. Okay, and the papers that I used on this are from the Keller Kurtz and Company. Beautiful paper set. I like to use these for altering because they're really thin. Those papers are thin enough to, just good for altering projects. Okay, here's my frame. It came out really cute, I think. I made this for a friend here on YouTube. I'm not going to mention her name because I want her to be surprised. But it's someone that has been very kind to me from the beginning. She may guess who she is. I don't know. But she helped me out with my YouTube channel from the beginning, and yeah, just very kind lady. And she just recently got herself a sewing room, so I wanted to I've been wanting to do something for her for a while now, and so this was the perfect thing, I think. So alright, what I did of course, is just I started out with the paper, the background paper, and you can see it's that paper that has that old antique Singer sewing machine in the background. Love that piece of paper, and it has the buttons, and it has the little scissors on it. Really cute paper. And this frame, I'm going to set it down for just a second so I can show you how I cut the hole out of my paper. It comes with this cardboard piece in it. And so, whenever I took that out, I used that as my template, to help cut this heart out here. It is a little bigger, but, you can kind of, you can figure it out. That's how I cut the hole in my paper, though. And I used the, like a craft knife, on a mat, not this mat, but on a mat, cutting mat. Okay, and then on the around the edges of the paper, I used the Prima tool to take away some of the color on the paper, because I really like how that looks. It just leaves the white edge. I just love how that looks. Okay, then I cut my my cuts out with my dies. And I cut the dress forms out with chipboard and then some patterned paper. I did the same thing around the edges of the dress forms with the Prima tool. You can see. These bows I made out of some seam binding ribbon, crinkle ribbon from 3 Girl Jam. I love their crinkle ribbon seam binding. It's already really crinkled up for you just beautifully. I just love their seam binding. Okay, and then this is where I used the bow die to cut my bow, and as you can see, I sanded away some of the color on that as well. And I put that up on pop dots as well. And I did the dress forms too. I put them up on pop dots too. Okay, and then these are some of the buttons. Cut them out of chipboard and then the patterned paper. You can see that embossed edge around those. And I kind of just, you know, pop those up and kind of laid this little heart-shaped one up on its edge a little bit there, you know, just for some dimension. And I put embroidery floss through all the holes of the buttons. This little pair of scissors here is, I think these were gifted to me by Karen, JB Lady Scrapper 48. Hello, Karen. I used the little scissors. And all of the flowers that I have on this are from Wild Orchid Crafts. Just did a little flower top spray up through there. Did some curling. The white one comes from this little black ball spray here. You can see that. And then here's a couple more of those little buttons down here. And I used one of those little small tiny spools that you get from Hobby Lobby. And I put some actual thread on it, black thread. It's kind of dark looking. So, and then I just used cardstock, white cardstock, to put the word sew here with the thread, embroidery floss rather. And then this is a little Prima wooden veneer, and I just inked it up with black soot ink. So there you have it. Oh, I did gesso the whole frame, you know, just white gesso. And I used a stamp that says handmade by, and then just wrote in my name with a Sharpie. So she'll always know who it's from. So anyway, there that is. I'm so glad to have finished it. It stands up like that. So, if you haven't checked out Diemond Dies, you might want to go over and check them out. Oh, let me remind y'all, let me tell y'all that we had gotten an email from Dee yesterday, Sunday. Today's Monday, October the 6th. And she had let us know, to let y'all know, that the sale is still on through today. You know, all the dies are still 10% off through today, because there was a glitch, you know, at the website yesterday, and so all the dies were showing up at regular price for some reason. So she wanted to go ahead and extend that through today, you know, in case somebody wanted to, you know, get in on that sale. And also, if you do go over to purchase some dies, be sure and use my coupon code Thanks, Janice, and that's all small letters, one word, which I'll put it in the description box below. All that information, and you will get an additional 10% off your whole order. And if you spend $35 or more, you get free shipping. So that, that's just great. And I did want to remind y'all of the Fall Blooms Facebook contest is going on through the month of October. That's a Facebook contest type thing, challenge that's going on right now. And so you might want to go over and check that out. There are some great prizes. And, and I wanted to let y'all know that I will be doing the drawing for the Fall is in the Air hop that we had, a couple weeks ago. I'm going to be doing, or all of the design team members will be doing their drawing, this week. So y'all be sure to look out for that. All right. Well, let me know if you like my project, and I will be back later this week with something Halloweeny. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye for now.